Howdy, everybody. Mike McCoy here. Got Mother in the background putting up groceries, getting ready for Christmas. She's gonna fix a big meal. Ain't down at the sawmill today. We're in the holiday mode, spirit, whatever you want to call it. Nice day out there. And just thought I'd talk a little bit about Christmas, you know. All I can do is talk anymore. A little more talk, a little less action's the way I am. But, you know, Christmas just don't seem like it used to be. Hey, when I was a kid, boy, there's just a vibe in the air, you know. And to think that it, one time, when I was small, I mean, getting an orange was a big deal. Now that's no more just going to wherever you keep your oranges and getting one, you know. But that was a big deal when I was a kid. It really was. And getting a banana. Bananas was a big deal. And what brought all this on is today me and Mary Ruth had lunch at this place, and I know the owner right well, and we was talking about Christmas and getting ready for Christmas and all that stuff. And we was talking about how much things had changed, you know. And he said when he was a kid, they got one orange, one banana, and a pair of gloves, and one toy. And that was it, you know. And just tickled to death to get that. And he said one year that his daddy come into some money, and I think it's like 5 kids. And he got all 5 of them a bicycle. And said it was a used bicycle, but it's a bicycle nonetheless, you know. And I said, I bet you that bicycle meant more to you then than a new Cadillac would today. And he said it did. And I'm sure it did. And the man is perfectly capable of owning a new Cadillac. He may have one, I don't know. But, and you know, that's just the way we've become. I guess everybody's kind of like me. They want their children to do better and have more than they did. I know I do. And we didn't get our kids a whole lot for Christmas, but we got them more than what we had. And now the grandkids has come along, and I don't even think they play with half the stuff they get. There's so much of it. I know last year, I guess, I made a statement to Mary Ruth. I said, well, them youngins just got more toys this Christmas than me and you got in our lifetime when we was as kids, you know. And I think we're missing out on something because of that. For it ain't special anymore. Nobody looks forward to it. I can mention Christmas to one of my grandkids and they say, oh, well, you know, that's nice. But say what you want for Christmas, I don't want nothing. Well, when I was 10, 12 years old, I'd name over a dozen things. I know they wouldn't get them, but that didn't keep me from wanting them. Get that old Sears catalog out and go down through it to the wish list, you know, see stuff that you'd love to have, cap busters and such. And then later on, BB guns and bicycles. You know, it's just a multitude of things that I wanted when I was a child. And I think I pretty much made sure my young'uns got every one of the ones that I wanted. And I don't know what this brought the grandkids for. They've got stuff that I've never heard tell of before. Electronics and all that stuff. But it just struck me as not odd, but just different how we look at different things now, you know, such as an orange or a banana. I mean, there's bananas on our counter pretty much all the time. And we don't keep oranges all the time, but then from Thanksgiving on, we usually got oranges, and we could keep them all the time if they're always in the grocery store. We just don't eat any oranges. And there's nothing special about it. The Christmas dinner that Mother makes, it's, I look forward to it. It is special, but if I wanted a dinner just exactly like that, I could probably tell her and she'd do it for me, And just like that vibe's gone, and I hate to see that. I know when I was a child to get to go to a restaurant, for this before McDonald's and all that, and get a hamburger and order fries and a Coke. Now that was an event. That was absolutely an event. You just, oh my, you're the king of the world. And now, you want a hamburger, and you don't say, no, I don't want one, they're just so common. But I guess we've done for the better. I think times is better now than they was when I was a child. I think times is best right now they've been in a long time. But they may be a little more uncertain. And I think that's putting a lot of stress on people too. It's hard to tell from one day to the next if you're going to have a job, or if you've got a business, if you're going to have a market for whatever you produce. And that puts a lot of stress on people. And I don't like that. I know when I was a young man, like I went to work for this textile place, and I knew 3 generations that worked there, and what you done, you usually worked there and you worked up to the kind of job you wanted and you stayed the rest of your life. And you never hear of that anymore. People's changing jobs all the time. And, you get a 15 to 30 year mortgage, get kicked out of work, it wouldn't take you long to lose your home. And then it seems like it takes 2 to make it, a man and a woman. I know when me and Mary Ruth first got married and started having kids, I wanted her to be a stay-at-home mom. And that worked out real good for us. I worked a public job, and then I run a garage on the side. And the money was just as good as what she worked. I'm satisfied it was. And our kids got to experience having a mother at home. And I think that's good. But now that's just me. I mean, some kids just assume being foster care or whatever, or not foster care, but having a babysitter or something. But and that's the only thing that I see really wrong with our times today is the uncertainty of it all. And but I guess it's always been that way, but it just seems more prevalent now. Just have yourself a Merry Christmas, I guess. I'm rambling anyway. Don't eat too many oranges and bananas. When you're peeling that orange or banana, I know most of my audience is older people. Just go back in time in your mind back when that was a treat that you really savored something like that. Well, talk at you later.